Hey, how y'all doing? And welcome to my friend's art studio here in Guanajuato, Mexico. So you can see she has some amazing paintings behind me, and she's giving me a class today. And so I'm actually painting a model that I'll show you here in just a minute. But in today's video, we're actually going to talk about how to make the law of attraction really work for you and the secret that's behind the secret. So if you don't know, my name is Steve. I help people live their best life. And let me tell you 100% with total certainty that you can create and live a life that you love, that you can live a life by design rather than by default. And so I don't want to turn the camera on the model. That would be very, very inappropriate of me to do that. But what I will do is show you this particular painting, and then we're going to jump into today's video. Ta-da! Here's the model. Maybe I made her a tad bit too skinny, but let me tell you, I might not have a career in painting, but I can help you really live a life by design. All right, let's jump in. All right, so let's talk about really how to make the law of attraction work for you, and then I'll give you a little secret on the movie The Secret. So if you listen to the thousands of videos out there on the law of attraction, or you've read the books, if you listen to really the top neuroscientists and leaders within the personal development industry, you can really kind of break everything down into 3 simple steps. Listen, I like to make things very, very easy. So let me give you 3 steps to really allow the law of attraction to work for you. So here's step number 1. Step number 1 is you have to have a vision. It's vision. You have to have a crystal clear picture of what it is that you want. The problem with too many people is you're really uncertain about what it is that you really want or what you want your life to look like. If you really had this or you had that over there, would you truly be authentically happy? And so you got to get crystal clear on what that vision looks like. And then we want to live from the vision, not towards it. A quote that I absolutely love by Albert Einstein. Einstein said, "Match the frequency of the reality you want, and it must be yours." If this is not a philosophy, it's physics. And so the physics, the quantum physics of what Einstein is talking about is creating an emotional response, a vibration or a frequency of where that vision actually is. And so I want to act as if it's already done, to put that in layman's terms. Act as if it's already done and hold that vibrational frequency, that attitude, that happiness, that joy, the feeling of how it would be if I was already really living that life. So the first step, again, is simply vision. The second step is decision. I got to get decided. I got to get decided that I'm the person doing the thing regardless of circumstance, situation, or condition. There is a great story, a legend about a conqueror who brought his ships into an island to take over this particular region. And when he got there, he realized that, wow, this army is a little bit bigger than I thought it was. The enemy is a little bit bigger. There's really, the odds of us winning are just not that high. He really needed his troops, his army, to be fully decided. So what he did was he ordered them to burn the ships. And so the only way they were getting off the island was either they were going to die there or they were going to win. There was no other alternative. There was no means for retreat. So what I'm telling you is you have to burn your ships. In other words, plan Bs don't work. You need to be focused on plan A. This is my vision. This is what I want my life to look like. And I'm going to stay focused on it regardless of what I see or what comes my way. So burn your ships. Vision, number 1. Number 2, decision. Get decided. And then we want to make that to be, we want to anchor that decision. So step number 3 is action. We have to anchor that decision with a concrete action step. We always want to ask ourselves, what step can I take from where I'm at with what I have? Now, if you're going, there's nothing I can really do. I don't have the money to do this. Or I don't have the relationship. I don't have the job. I don't have the business. I don't really have a step to take. Let me tell you something. With the tenderness of my heart, you are wrong. In the words of Thomas Edison, he said, when you don't think there's any step at all that you can take, you're wrong. There's always a step that you can take from where you're at with what you have. So what can you do? What can you do to move forward? Now, here's the secret behind the movie, The Secret, that someone had shared with me who was very involved in that particular movie. That when it was first edited, the movie was actually like 6 hours long, some enormously long film that they didn't really think they'd be able to market something of that length. And so they had to really cut out a fair amount of information out of that particular movie. And so the sections that they cut out were all the sections that dealt with this third point, this third step, which is action. So by no means is The Secret saying you shouldn't take any action. You can't just stand in your closet and think, I want a pepperoni pizza, and expect one to come to the door. What you need to do is take action. I got to call up Domino's, or I might remember and recall, a phone number. I might recall some coupons that I put away in a particular drawer. I'm not saying there's not that attractive force. I'm simply saying that you're going to have to take action on it. And let me say something. I believe in what I call MIA, which is not missing an action. It's taking massive, imperfect action. In other words, it's better to be taking some form of action than no action at all. So the 3 steps to really getting the law of attraction to work for you: you gotta have a vision, get focused on what you want, and then live from it as if it's already done. I get decided that I'm the person doing it. I'm not gonna give up. No matter what, I'm doing this thing. I have burned my ships. And then the 3rd component is action. What step can I take from where I'm at with what I have? And I guarantee you, if you apply the VDA, the Vision Decision Action, you can begin to really step into your dream and live a life that you absolutely love. That is possible for you. You do not have to be a slave to the 9-to-5 job that you hate. You do not have to be miserable for your life. That's not why you're put on this planet. You're meant to live a life of peace, a life of joy, a life of happiness, and that can be yours. So with that, until next time, peace out. Bam!